It's lagged again. Probably because of how much I switched it up. Just give it 1 second. Alright, lads. I don't know who's in the chat. Um, so if you're there, say hello. Then we'll get started. Okay. Hey, man, how's it going? Yeah, no time to waste. Let's get cooking. Um, so yeah, Oslo. I'll look at the league table. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Thanks for asking. I've been doing well. It's been kind of cold. Um, but just chugging along, having fun, just doing what I need to do. But yeah, doing well, man. Thanks for asking. So as I was saying, the league is in a very interesting position right now because a few players have, how do I say it? Not a few players, sorry. A few teams are starting to sort of consolidate themselves up top. Some teams sort of struggling at the bottom. Oslo Royals being in the middle with 1 win, 2 ties, and a loss. And their opponents, FC Leyenda, are in third. Currently find themselves third. 2 wins, a tie, and a loss. With a -1 goal difference, so that is kind of bugging them right now. But this is a perfect match for both teams to sort of come away from the rest of the pack. Maybe get some goals here. No changes for either team. Both teams still looking to devise their tactics, giving them some time. And yeah, we'll just get started here, see how it goes. Oh, aha. There we go. Now it'll be normal. Really, that is very interesting, actually. I don't think it snows in Italy that often, does it? That must have been pretty rare, huh? I mean, just from an assumption. But yeah, that must have been crazy. Demitra has won it back here. Wow. That is very crazy to think about. Snow, usually freezing. All of a sudden it's a little cool. So look at that. Very interesting. Let me check the weather for today so I can tell you what it's like here. But yesterday it was so cold, like nobody's business. It is right now. It is currently -7 degrees Celsius, or centigrade, or however you say it. -7. A few days ago it was -10, I think. Hopefully, things are starting to warm up now. Wow, yeah, what an occasion that must have been. So I hope you sort of enjoyed it. Don't know how much you can enjoy snow in Italy, but it's going to be a foul here. The ref is going to have a word with Hector. This is a dangerous position to be in. Illich. Cross in, we'll see who's on the end of it. Yeah, it was pretty low. It is still pretty low, actually. The weather doesn't kick up until maybe December, maybe March. It stays usually cold in December, is what I meant to say. Ball for Illich. won it back here. Both teams, I think, still working on improving themselves day by day. But I think Leyenda have been more upgrading in terms of as a collective team. Leyenda, I think, would do very well with a win. A high victory would really be a good result today. As for the Royals, I think I'd say a win is also in the cards. Although it does seem like Leyenda are the better team of the two, I think they might be able to take a draw. But we'll see here. Simeone, who's been a nice anchor in the midfield. That's a great pass here. Barnyashev has a shot. It's a little wide, but very good effort between those two. Illich and Barnyashev link up very well. I think we saw that in the last game. 1-2s between the two of them are working very, very well. The TP video was really helpful. Oh, okay, man. I'm glad it was helpful. Yeah, I was thinking about it. A lot of people sort of, I could see that there's maybe a bit of confusion as to how to do it because, you know, it involves a lot of sheets, a lot of squares and numbers and stuff, so it can get a bit overwhelming. This is a brilliant pass to Chess. Unable to get a head on it, but it is going to be out for a goal kick. That was a brilliant piece of passing though. By I think that was Del Franco, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm glad it was helpful, man. Hopefully, it gives you like a sense of how to actually do it, you know. So you make sure you're doing what you're supposed to. And of course, if you know there's any questions at all, you can just ask him away. Simeone to Carlson. It does seem to be a bit back and forth, which is good. That's a foul. The ref is going to have a word. It's a yellow card for Sergio. It was to be expected, I think. It was, yeah, no ball there. Just the only attempt was to just bring him down. So I say it's a good move, especially a little early in the game to sort of keep the players in check, not to get too rowdy. We're passing the ball around the back here. Del Franco, who has quite honestly been one of the standout players this season, if not for the team. Very instrumental in playmaking, also instrumental in with some shots on goal, some goals. I think Leyenda will definitely be happy to have him on their team. Dwayne with a bit of dribbling there. Wasn't quite able to get past Simeone. Now it's to the Royals again. Chess tried to win it over there, but just wasn't strong enough. Royals. Of course, right as I said that, they lose the ball. It seems to be typical on my part, so I guess I just should be quiet for a bit. It's a good win back by Simeone to sort of cut out the attack. This could be a nice break for. It is a foul. I was going to say this could be a nice break, and it could turn out to be a good break here. Some 30 minutes in already. Not much has happened. This is a great ball to Illich. Illich is going to have a strike. It's gone just a bit wide, but good piece of teamwork there to sort of at least get some shots, sort of test out the defense, test out the goalkeeper. And the Royals, I think, have struck first. That's who passed the ball to Illich, Eriksson. It's a long ball to Barnyashev, who has found Illich. It's a decent ball by Miguel. Chess, who elects to keep possession. It's going to be a foul. I think it's going to be just a warning. Yep. This is a decent position to be in for Leyenda. Just with the ball in. Simeone again. Just has a pop. It's a Johansson couldn't seem to get his gloves on it. Maybe it was dipping and bending and all sorts of nonsense. But he did get a hand on it and he was able to parry it away, so it's a decent save by Johansson. Good piece of vision there to see Sergio. It was going to be a foul. Banyashev is through here. He sort of found a pocket through the defense. He's going to go all the way here. This could be a very interesting It's popped away by the goalkeeper. It's still a struggle. I always tend to swallow my words there, but Nyashev with a brilliant piece of offensive work to find a pocket through the defense and just try and outmuscle himself. And he did. He was through on goal. A decent strike, I'd say, but the goalkeeper was there to, you know, he had a say in that. This is a decent chance here. The Royals, I think, having the better chances of the two. This is a brilliant piece of work from Champion. Oh my, it's just gone wide of the post. So very close by Chad Champion. He couldn't have hit it better. That was unbelievably close. Chad Champion with a brilliant piece of pressure there to take the ball away and come off with an exquisite strike that just, I think on another day, that would have been a goal. The Leyenda are through here. I think pretty decent offensive plays on both teams. This has been a good contest there. Defensive, maybe not as much for both teams. But yeah, maybe we could see a goal here. It's going to be a foul. Ref is going to have a word with him. I think he is going to be booked. He is. Gonzalez, the left back, has been booked. Not a very good thing to have as a defender, especially a little early in the game. And Illich is on the end of it here. I think he might fancy a strike. He does. It's gone just over the bar. Not a bad attempt. I think the Royals are very close at getting a goal here if they can keep this momentum up. It is going to approach halftime though, the match. The assistant has given a minute, which I think is fair, given the lack of interruptions in this first half. It's going to be a foul. And I think this will be the last play of the game. Dwayne could have done better there. This is given away poorly by the defense. Leyenda have to strike now if they want anything off of this first half. And it's cut away by Simeone. And that'll do it first half. Brilliant piece of offensive work, as I mentioned before, by both teams. Both teams have been pretty close at getting a goal. Demeter and Chess sharing some words there. Always nice to have that. What a brilliant link up that was between Barniashev and Illich. Barniashev maybe should have done a bit better there. Again, the Royals. Illich gets a strike. Not able to have it on target though. On the other hand, Chess had a brilliant shot there. Parried away by Johansson. And this was quite a break for Barniashev, who had a great shot, but it just a terrific save by the goalkeeper. And here again, Chad Champion had all the chances to had a goal, and I don't think luck was on his side there. Illich with the free kick, just over the bar. But safe to say the Royals have had the most offensive chances in this first half. There you go, 5 shots in total, only one on target for both teams. The Royals sharing a bit more possession than the others. Let's see what the second half has to do. I think the Royals might be able to find a goal here. If the defense is able to hold up, that is. Bit nervy by the defense. Gonzalez, who is booked, is going to have a bit of a hard time coming into tackles now. The risk of getting a second yellow card is there. Carlson has picked up the loose ball. Larson, this is a strike. Bit unlucky there. It's going to be a counter here by Leyenda. Miguel finds Chess. Demeter, a beautiful piece of play here by Leyenda, and Franco is on the end of it. It is taken away, but what a brilliant setup that was. That was dang near a tiki-taka by Leyenda. It's Leyenda's ball again. It's a good interception there. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was Simeone. If he turns her on, we'll know. I think it was. Yeah, there he goes now. No, it wasn't. It was number 60. Who is that? I thought it was Simeone because he's a 67. I think that's. I don't know. I think that must have been Trotter, but I don't know since he's part of the defense. Oh, Illich. Right. Yeah. Sorry. You're definitely right. That was Illich. Yeah, the numbers kind of look pixelated, so I can only do my best to guess. But yeah, you're right. It is Illich. Leyenda need to get some shots here. They haven't been able to do so. Sees Dwayne. Pedro is on the wing there. Yeah, it is Illich. You're right. Eriksson has been doing some really good work there in the midfield alongside Simeone. Leyenda seem to have picked up a little bit of confidence here these last few minutes. Del Franco was going to fancy a strike, but that's a terrible tackle by Franco. I think this will be a booking. Yes, it will. A yellow card. A nasty behind the how do I say? Yeah, behind for Simeone. There are going to be some subs. Norwegian for Norwegian. Royals, I think we can say, has been the better of both teams, but I think very marginally. Some moments more than others. Del Franco has come off, which I think is a wise move. He was booked. I definitely don't want to be careful of tackles now that it's sort of entered a critical moment of the match. Kind of looping ball. Good piece of defensive work by, I think, Ballesteros. Simeone is going to take it here. It is a header. Very dangerous position to be. He's going to have a pop from way out. Just over the bar. Carlson with a magnificent strike there. If he could have kept it down just a little, might have gone in. But the Royals again and again, relentless in their shots. Leyenda haven't found a way to suppress that. is definitely promising for the Royals team. Who I think have been struggling to score goals up front, but if they can just, get that accuracy up, that strength up, I can see them being very dangerous up front. And here they come again. Illich. Leyenda have adopted a more attacking play style, so we can see if they can do anything here. Sergio with lots of room to cross in. That was a decent strike by Demitra. What a beautiful goal that would have been. Probably one of the goals of the season. We already have a few contenders. Unfortunately, he couldn't direct it on target. Illich has come off. I'm not sure if any user players came off for Leyenda. We'll see how Barnyashev can do up front now, because Illich and Barnyashev link up well together. Hey, what's up, Phantom? How are you doing today? The Griffins, I don't know in what order they're in. I can quickly check. They're the third game. It is a foul, and it's going to be a free kick here. Simeone. Hey guys, no worries, man. No worries at all. Just kind of show up when you'd like. There's no meeting time. I'm glad you had a good nap, man. Naps can really change your day, honestly. Barnyashev with a brilliant chance here. Had a decent shot blocked by the defense. The Royals have to get a goal here. I think it's only justice that they do. But unfortunately, we don't play by justice. We just play by chance. But yeah, naps are great. Del Franco unfortunately got booked, so he's a bit quiet. But he did get subbed off because of his card, I think. But other than that, he was alright. He's had better games, I'm sure. But nothing to be disappointed at. He was definitely a good piece there in the midfield. But we are approaching 15 minutes. Miguel here with a chance. Kept to Juan, who I think was subbed on for the mentioned Franco. Leyenda really piling on the pressure here. Juan has a strike. Not a bad effort, but I think he would have preferred to maybe have a cross there. He had two men in the box. Chest was wide open. Maybe he should have passed it to him, but there you go. This is a... Wow, I thought Chess might have challenged that one. I don't think he did, though. But that would have been a very lucky break. Ref decides to play advantage. It did look like a foul. I don't think it merited a card, though, so we'll see what he decides to do, if anything. There are 10 minutes left. Neither of these teams have set tactics. I think there's going to be a booking. Yes, there is. Nano. Leyenda being pretty poor in terms of disciplinary action today. But none of these teams have set tactics. However, I did mention yesterday that now all teams could. I thought we would gain more players in order to be able to do so, but I don't think we will. So we'll just let every team be able to have a tactic as well as a head coach. So that's something we can discuss. I'll make another announcement today. But yeah, so far, none of these teams have an established tactic or a head coach, I think. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I think that's Jurgensen. Carlson doesn't understand why that was a foul. The Royals, though, have done their piece, the defense being especially uh, robust in this second half. A decent strike is going to see wide by Ado. Not a bad attempt. Leyenda have been striking their punches. A pretty decent game, I'd say, in terms of offensive plays. You can tell that teams have been improving, resulting in much more opportunities for attack. Come the Royals. With 5 minutes left to go, sorry. Plus some change. It's a good win back by Banyashev. I don't know what that was, though. Jurgensen has a pop. Safe hands from Matic. Again, both teams have been striking. This is good. This is good news for both teams. A little bit more refining, and they can definitely be, ruthless in their attacks. All right, sounds good, man. Yeah, just let me know. A decent pass. I think Chess is offsides, though. Oh, dear. Just half of a body offsides. No, it's because of the frame rate. For some reason, it just hasn't worked today nor yesterday, so the games have been lagging a bit. I really don't understand why. It's been on the same settings as before. But yeah. It has entered stop time here. Both teams, I think, should be happy with the way they performed. Maybe not in terms of goals. That's a late foul. Again, another Leyenda player being booked. Leyenda's discipline has been very poor today. I don't know why. Maybe desperation or something of that matter. I think that'll do it for today's game. Both teams did have a few strikes, a few beautiful strikes. Unfortunately, they couldn't really capitalize on it. And it's going to end in a 0-0, per usual. Going to write down these stats as fast as I can. The game might decide that a man of the match is in the cards for midfield, but I don't know. I think there could be an argument made that we could give it to one of the strikers. I think I wouldn't know who in particular, but really everybody was just so good in terms of offense. Lots of strikes. Perhaps maybe not on target, but definitely lots of strikes. Probing, seeing how the other team will react. really should have been a pass to chess, I think, by Juan. This is the foul, I think. No, it wasn't. I'm surprised the game didn't show the Chad Champion highlight, or maybe I missed out on it. But that one was probably the best chance of the match. Let's see if it does. That's Chess's shot. That's the free kick. No, it's not. Interesting. Wow. I don't know what you're doing there, game. That really was one of the best chances, at least in my opinion. Anyways. Probably a midfielder. We can already put our bets on it. It is. I wouldn't know about Del Franco. Probably not one of his best performances. I'd say maybe... I don't know. Eriksen was pretty good, actually. That is true. Eriksen was really good. We saw how many decent passes he made that were led into goal scoring opportunities. We can have a quick glance here. Very prominent in the right field. Yeah, look at those stats. 22 passes made, 24 passes attempted, 7 interceptions. Let's see Del Franco's to compare. Yeah, not nearly. In terms of stats, 2 interceptions compared to Eriksen. I think we might give it to Eriksen. Let's look at Chad Champions. 21 passes made. That is a much better completion. He did have a shot, as we saw, which was so nearly a goal. I think on another day it would have definitely been a goal. It's between these two guys. It could be either of them, actually. I think we'll just give it to Chad Champion. Had a brilliant strike in the first half, which really that should have been a goal. Yeah, I think, now that I think about it, I think that the Royals have been kind of struggling up front a little bit, is because I don't think Illich or Barniashev have been upgrading their players, which I think might be a source of that, you know. At 2 shots, 3 shots. Yeah, I will, of course. This is Simeone's stats. 24 passes made out of a possible 29. 9 interceptions. 2 free kicks for both passes. Interesting. These are very good stats, actually. Not really contributing up front in terms of goals, but definitely passes and interceptions. Did concede a foul, though. So yeah, I think man of the match will be, I don't know, I think Chad Champion, I guess. Not really convinced by it, though, but I will have to choose one. Definitely 3 standout players: Eriksen, Champion, Simeone. Illich Barniashev would come second in that run. The goalkeepers maybe third, and then probably some Leyenda players afterwards. Okay, moving on. Golden Eagle and Ezhdehan. Now this will be an interesting match, I think. Oops, not Napoli. What the heck? No. I said, what did I say again? Sorry. Golden Eagle, yeah. And Ezhdehan. Ezhdehan have custom-made tactics. Eagles do not. So this will be the first day on the job, I think, for Ezhdehan with their tactic. There you go. It's going to be a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-5-1. Virginia Emmett, Alabama Emmett, electing to take that defensive midfield role, sort of support the defense, but also act as a link. Really excited to see how it gets along. It does seem like a really well-made tactic. Yeah, we'll look over the lineups again. Golden Eagle, top of the table. Heroic stuff from them this season thus far. Ezhdehan, however, are on the up and up after a strange start to the season. Both teams, I think, are going to go for this. Ezhdehan being an extremely active team, very commendable stuff by them. Lots of activity from them. Really happy to see that. Yes, it will. This is the first ever game with a team that has, looked at the tactical guide and seen how to actually structure themselves. So, default settings for Golden Eagle. Ezhdehan, however, are playing with a 4-5-1. Pasalic will be up front as an attacking midfielder. Alabama and Virginia Emmett, like I said, holding that defensive midfield role, providing a link between the defense and the rest of the midfielders. And Ayodele will be the sole striker up front. And we're underway here. Ezhdehan playing in the red, Eagles with the blue. Yeah, I understand that, and I have been thinking about how we could make it seem more fun in that way, like make it more active, but I don't know, I'm still brainstorming. Yep, this is completely up to date. All tactics, all upgrades, everything. Except unless, I guess, if you made some in the last hour or so, then it might not have had a chance to log it, but yep. This is it. This is going to be a true test, I think. The first true test to see, how the tactic works, how well it does, what things are to fix. So far, it seems to have been doing okay, but still too soon to tell. Going to be a strike from way out. Safe hands from Braithwaite. A good attacking play with good build-up had an end result. That's what you want to see. You want to see plays being finished. But yeah, still thinking about how exactly we could make it so that more teams are active. This is a good interception by Pur. Ayodele here with some chance. He's going to have a strike, and it's in. A brilliant clapback by Ezhdehan. Ayodele was there to serve. A brilliant interception by Pur. We can take a look at the replay here. The Ezhdehan players are ecstatic. Pur with a brilliant interception. Maybe a bit unlucky with the defense for Golden Eagle. But Ayodele was on it, and he slotted past the goalkeeper. Pur is going to get an assist. Ayodele is going to get his first goal of the season, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, there you go. Good stuff all around. Yeah, very good goal. So far the tactic has been okay, but like I said, it has been only 5 minutes, so we won't know until the entire game runs its course. But what I have noticed is that the teams with tactics, because I have sort of simulated teams play with tactics, or I've simulated teams that do have tactics. This is another chance here. It's cut out by the defense. Pur is going to have a strike. Another save by the goalkeeper. Braithwaite having his work cut out for him. But it does seem that the teams who do have set tactics have been playing with much more identity, which I really like to see that. Each team sort of has their own identity shaped by how they play. Ezhdehan with like relentless pressuring. The Griffins with very interesting wing play. And the other team, I think Norfolk County, with a really nice diamond formation. So it'll be really interesting to see how these teams stack up against each other. But yeah, the pressure, the Ezhdehan have been piling on the pressure, and they haven't allowed the Eagles any breathing room. It is going to come at the price of fouls, though, so we'll see how it comes along. But yeah, Ezhdehan, that goes to show you the first 10 minutes it's been virtually all them. Virtually just an Ezhdehan shooting practice. I think another goal might be in the cards, but we'll see. Comes to the feet of Pur. It's going to be a foul. Mohammed, I think, checked him. Another foul. Yeah, I really hope it does. On the other hand, maybe not so well cut out formation also might not do so well. So it's important to always take the good and the bad on both sides. But yeah, this is definitely promising for Ezhdehan. I think this is something they can certainly look up to build from. Because, I mean, it's just been them. It's just been Ezhdehan, really. And the Eagles just kind of having to deal with interceptions, but Ezhdehan are just relentless in how they pressure. Like we'll see here, Mohammed is, and then Virginia Emmett, and they're not able to breathe. The passing lanes are obstructed, and they just lose the ball. We will see, however, how fatigue has its course. It's a brilliant pass here. Alabama Emmett with some neat dribbling. But I mean, you've got three players there in the box. This is very nervy stuff from the Eagles. The Eagles really need to regroup themselves. Good tackle by Pasalic there to interrupt the play. Becker has been the standout player of this team, one of the standout players of this season. Hasn't shown up at all today. It's just been so relentless with their pressure. Ezhdehan, it is a foul conceded to them, and they've lost the ball already, the Eagles. But yeah, definitely. That is definitely one thing to keep in consideration. That there's not much you can do if your players are super pressing all the time, but if they get tired out, you know, it comes at a cost. But I think it's important to note that fatigue doesn't accumulate across matches. I think that would just add too much to injuries and fitness levels. So it's just it's a blank page every game. We are some 20 minutes in now. It has been the Ezhdehan story. They haven't gotten a strike, I think, in a few minutes. It's going to be a foul. I don't think that was a foul. piece of work to receive ball here. I have thought about that actually. Um, I'll have to look at it again. It's gone out of play. Let me take a look at it right now. They have won it back here. Pood has been so dangerous this game. Pood, one of the standout persons in this match. Let me open the Google Doc. Pasalic here with some time. Pasalic has a strike. I think a second goal could be in the cards here for Ezhdehan. I know I've said it before, but we might be able to see another one. Pasalic being super instrumental there as well, as with all the players as well. Pur, Ayodeli up top. But yeah, let me take a look here at condition fitness. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. It's because I also am thinking about I only thought of this as the season started, but I could also just have an actual league in the game so that it's easier to see stats and everything. So it's a decent block, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it because I am thinking about having like a league and a cup within the game, not just playing singular matches. But I don't know. That's still something I'm debating. Golden Eagle had a chance there, but this could be a chance to make something of this first half, which really hasn't gone their way. But yeah, conditioning is under fitness as the same thing, so it's conditioning fitness in the player database. It's gone away. A brilliant piece of work there to see Iqbal Aziz. Golden Eagle sharing a bit more of the possession these last few minutes. I think Ezhdehan might have gone tired out a little bit from all the pressure. It's a bit of a frenzy. The Eagle players are in complete disarray here. Eagles has a pop. Yeah, that is very true. You don't want to take that risk, especially against another team who has been pretty active, I'd say. So Eagles maybe not being the most active team in the league. Yeah, definitely don't want to take that risk. They have switched to more attacking play, which I think is the right call. It's one back by Poor. Going to go out of play. Oh, Iqbal Aziz has come off with an injury. I wonder what happened. Oh, this little trip there. Well, I don't think she has come off. I think she maybe has like a knock or something. I wonder what the manager will do about that. I think that's the first time we've seen a player come down with an injury, quote unquote an injury. So I think the manager might sub her out for halftime. I think that's the sub being made, yeah. Aziz, I think, had a cramp there. It's going to come off. A bit unfortunate. Aziz is more prone to injury. So we'll see how well the sub can do sort of in this makeshift scenario. Emergency scenario, I'd say. But yeah, that's the thing too, because if we do have like a continuous league system, then on the happenstance of an injury, then it might like cause a player to be out of action for a day or two, which I definitely don't want that. I don't think anybody wants to see their player not play. So I don't know, something to consider. I might switch off injuries entirely, which was probably the way to go first. But there you go. We are approaching halftime here. Ezhdehan were extremely relentless in their attack the first 15 minutes or so. It has died down a little bit. Now it's been sort of half pressure. They haven't been winning the ball back. This could be the last play, I think, of the first half. Never mind, the referee just decided to end it early. It's a current victory at the moment for Ezhdehan, who really have been the better team of the two. Men of the match at the moment, I think, would be Pur. I think undeniably would be Pur. Early strike there. This was the goal. Ayodele doing his work there. Pur was not credited with the assist, I think because it just came off of the defender. Again here, that was Pur as well. Pur with a shot. And there you go, Pur again with a cross. That should have been a goal as well, but Shevchenko was right there. This was the injury, I think, for Aziz. Yeah. I think those are all the highlights. Yep. These stats are probably going to be a bit one-sided. Wow. How about that for consistency? 4 shots, all of them have been on target. They haven't been off target at all this first half. As the case for Eagles, of course, only 1. Possession has been pretty equal. I think it was pretty unequal the first half of the first half. Sort of died down a little bit. But yeah. Some subs might do well here for Ezhdehan. We'll see what happens. Out sub maybe some midfielders. Probably both bot players. Going to be a foul. Yeah, 50-50. As I was saying, it is a foul in a dangerous position. Virginia Emmett is going to take it. We'll see what happens here. He's going to have a strike. It's over the bar. But as I was saying, it was pretty heavy for Ezhdehan, but just in the very beginning. I think 15 minutes might have been too generous. Maybe the first 10 minutes or so. And then, like I said, it might have died down to 50-50. But I wouldn't say 50-50, maybe like 42-48 Ezhdehan, 43-47, something like that. 50-50 is too much. Here you go. Barreto has a strike. That was a thunder strike. It was well wide, I think. But from that angle, it looked very menacing. Yeah, it was pretty well wide. But Barreto, desperate to give Eagles and the Eagle fans something to come away from the match. They're not at the top of the table for no reason. Pasalic has been very good as well this game. He's through here. Just header, it's well wide. But again, they're having strikes. They've already had 2 these last 5 minutes or so. 5, 6, 7 minutes. They have won it back. Ayodele here. Not strong enough, I'm afraid. Good win by Pur there. Pur has been excellent this game. A cross maybe. There are going to be some subs. We'll see who's off. The Eagles, Boyer. Another throw in. Pur. I hope Pur can get at least an assist in this game. He does deserve it. Again. Only deserves it. On the field is another matter. I think that was Pur is on it again, but I think a foul maybe, I'm not sure. Pur has come off. Not a change I would have made, unfortunately. Pur was having such a brilliant game. We'll see what Rahimi can do in his position though. Yeah, that was probably a very bad move. That is true. The Griffins have been, technically and statistically speaking, they have been the worst team in the league. Let's see if the tactic can do anything. If not, you know, there's always room to change. It's just a process of constantly tinkering and seeing what works, what doesn't work, working around your players. Maybe think about bringing on a player on the team who you think fits that tactic. Here comes Alabama Emmett. It's well cut out by the defense. It'll happen, man. It'll happen. Just gotta have faith. The Griffins are in the semifinals of the League Cup, of the Premier League Cup, so there could be some story to tell there. Eagles here with a good chance. Becker unwilling to let go here. He's dangerous. He's going to have a strike. Safe hands from Kabiri. We know how dangerous Tim Becker is. Has 2 goals to his name. 1 competition, 1 goal to his name in the other. I think also an assist. So they have cut him out very well in this match. Still Tim Becker. Brilliant cross, but nobody was on the end of it, really. There we have the defensive midfielders. Jambet has lost the ball. I'll maybe bring out another sub if I were Ezhdehan, which they probably do, just that the ball hasn't come out of play yet. One back again. Mohammed breaks away from his man there. Unfortunately, not a good strike. Could have done way better, I think. The defense elects to clear it. I think we'll have some subs. We will. Ayodele and Paslic have come off. I think that's fair. Now you have some fresh legs up top. Good piece of 1-2 work there. Really interesting to see that some players are linking up well to do 1-2 passes. I think we saw that last match with Illich and Banyashiev. It's always nice to see that. There's Karimi. Who's on the end of it? It's gone over the bar. I think that was Ibrahimi. I think it was. But yeah, if the Eagles aren't careful here, they could concede a second goal, which would not be good at all. Yeah, I see the bot. It's a foul. Tim Becker, I think, should be disappointed with his performance today. We have seen much better of him. Today has just not been one of those days. We have about 10 minutes left. Anything can happen in 10 minutes. Here they come. Becker, Barreto, who has had a strike. Richter. Wagner. Still Wagner. That's cleared away. Nervy times here for Ezhdehan. Let's see if they can hang on for these last 9 minutes. Been the Eagles here, but Ezhdehan been doing just enough to hold on. It's gonna be a foul. Brahimi does have a goal to his name. Actually, I think Ayodele did have another goal. I think he might have scored his second goal. Just 5 minutes here. Anything can still happen, but time is running short. It's one over by Karimi. The crowd been a little unhappy with the performance that the Eagles have shown today. Lots of close-ups. Schmidt. Rahimi with a brilliant bursting run here. This could be it. Oh, it's well cut out by the defense, but it's still their ball. And he's gonna wait again. Frozen. Very good tactic. There he is. It's gonna be a corner, I think. Yeah. Again, I wonder why that happens. It's collected by the goalkeeper. I don't know if that's a bug or something, or if that's actually in the game. I'm not sure. Oh, they've lost it here. Ebrahimi. Yeah, super smart. Genius. I think this will be game. That is game. Ezhdehan come out the victors in this matchup. A very convincing performance. Maybe not all throughout, but definitely in the beginning of the match. Yeah, we didn't see anything from Kapiri, which I think is good. I'd take it if I was a goalkeeper. A day on the job, and I did nothing except maybe one save. I'd take that, man. I'd take that. And you get paid. And that's the goal there. Ayodele didn't need to have much power on it. Just had to slot it past the goalkeeper. Pur, I think Pur will be man of the match. He did get subbed off, but I think he was the standout player of the match. I mean, almost any highlight that you see here involved him in some manner. I mean, there, he won it over, had a decent strike. I think that's Virginia Emmett. Not a bad free kick. But in the one previous to that, he had a decent cross from a shot from Pasadic. That was blocked by the defender. This was a decent strike by Barreto. But it was pretty well wide, I think. striker, I think, should be disappointed. Except for that, maybe he had a stroke of confidence there, but Ghabr was doing well. All right, there we go. So yeah, I think we would give it. I think the game will select Pur. Yeah, there you go. Always been really good for this team, but today he was just particularly exceptional, really. I mean, look at that distance. 22 dribbles, 15 passes out of 19, 2 crosses, 4 interceptions. Did have a strike on target. With his right leg, I think he's a lefty, so yeah, I think we'll give it to Pur. Golden Eagles suffering their first loss of the season. They might drop from first, depending on how the other results go. Leyenda did tie. Was it? I forgot to see. I can see though. Match details. Yeah, 5th minute. Ayodeli. Which, might I add, I'm in the same team as him for the super casual fun football league, I think is how you call it. We're on the same team, and he's been a beast. He's been a beast. Ayodeli as QB. But yeah, that's another universe. It's another universe from ours. But yeah, man of the match, Pur. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I take it though. If I was a goalkeeper and I didn't have much work needed from me and my team won and I still got paid and it's a victory for us, I'd be pretty happy with that, but I'm pretty lazy, so. Anyways. Next match. Third match today. Dragões against the Griffins. Both teams not doing very well recently. Look at that. Both teams have a cool neon kit. I think we'll go with the Griffins for that, though. Here we go, boys. Griffins playing with the 5-3-2. I think everything should be in order. If it's not, I can quickly fix it. Yeah, pray to the Pez gods, man. Offer your prayers, maybe a sacrifice, something here to get a result. So yeah, these two teams are the both bottom teams. Griffins are 8th. They're bottom of the league. Dragões are also bottom of the league, but right above them in 7th place. So I think a win would do really well for the spirits of one team and be particularly catastrophic for the other. But yes, the Griffins are playing with custom tactics. Everything is good. Everything is updated. Oh, the other team? No, the other team doesn't have custom tactics. They're playing default. Yeah, 5-3-2. Really interested to see how this tactic does. because I'm not really familiar with 5-3-2s. I mean, I am, but I haven't really seen it. Here we go. Yeah, and if it doesn't work, you can always elect to change it to something else. That's the beauty of tactics. You can mold them. It is a free kick. This is a dangerous position to be. Jafari Blackwood is going to take it. Jafari Blackwood again. Emmanuel Blackman. Good piece of defensive work. It's with the Griffins. Rock Mockery. Good piece of build-up here by the Griffins. We'll see if they can make something out of it. Like I said before, I think both teams would be ecstatic with victory. Put them into winning ways. Just cross here. Janedu's header has gone wide. Yeah, that could have been a goal. That was very dangerous moment right there. It's a good one header. Hernandez maybe should have challenged for it. That's going to be a very instrumental part of the formation, I think. Utilizing those wing backs as pieces of attackers for offensive plays. But yeah, building up play is good. It's very good. Let's hope that they can maybe have like a final third option here, because there is a lot of build up, but they seem to be just losing it there. They've won it back. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too, man. It's a good pass there to Sigurdsson. Like I said before, those wingbacks are going to be very important for the attack. Sort of having that extra man on the side. Rock Mockery. It's going out for a corner. Hernandez with the ball in. Oh, it's a bit bobbled. It's a bit of a frenzy. The goalkeeper was going to go for it, but I think he got pushed off balance just a bit, and he bobbled it. But Dragões had a lucky break there to prevent it from entering the net. It's going to be ball for Dragões. Yeah, that's a good move, I think. Um, I think also stamina. If you're gonna go like the pace route, I think stamina is important as well as acceleration. Sort of get him to up that speed faster. Dragões do have the ball here. So this is the second team, I think, with a custom tactic. The last match will have Norfolk County against Rovers, I think. Two English-speaking teams. So it'll be really interesting to see how Norfolk does. Blackman here. Gives it to Lopez. Lost out the cross in. Ghabr with some good dribbling there. Good tackle there. It's a bit of a back and forth struggle, but yeah, that was a bit of a Neymar move. He's kind of juggling past everybody. That's a good tackle. They have been struggling a little bit, the Griffins, to sort of get that last final third action. Because their build-up has been really good for on their own half, but they just kind of tend to lose shape or grip of the possession in the second half. So that might be something to consider. That's also my observation. Jafari Blackwood. Lopez with the strike from way out. That would have been what a goal that would have been by Lopez. That was very close. Okay, it's just kind of spin on top of each other. I think I like that from the game. It has that charm to it. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Not much has happened apart from a Dragões shot that was so close. Ghabr has been really good this game thus far. A good link in that midfield. Ooh, this is a dangerous place to be. Soboslai has a strike. It is blocked by the defender. Lane is going to pick it up. The defense has been holding on. A couple of mistakes though, and we could be seeing a very different result. Rock mockery. It's going to be a foul. Good tackle again by Ghabr. Really winning the battles that he's gone for. Yeah, I think there might be just a tad bit more changes for the tactics. Nothing revolutionary, but maybe just tweaking a thing or two. Hernandez. There's going to be a foul. And now this is going to take it. Who's on the end of it? It's Sigurdsson. Runs it out of play. Good work there by Mockery to make him run it out of the sideline. Sigurdsson with the ball in. It's here. This is a brilliant chance, and it's in. I'm forgetting his first name now. Darius Miller, I think. Darius Miller was at the right place at the right time. Just smashed it home from point blank range for the Griffins. It was a contested battle between Hernandez and the defender, but it just went through both of them. Miller was right there to receive that loose ball, and he didn't disappoint. Just absolutely smashed it home. There you go, man. There's your goal. I think that's going to be the way to go. Sort of attacking wingers, maybe getting some crosses in, maybe making players super robust. So win headers. Maybe that's the thing to consider. But it is 1-0 to the Griffins, who I think are leading for the first time this entire season. Yeah, I'm sure it does, man. I'm really happy. I'm really happy, man. The Dragões, though, aren't giving up. Zoboslai here. He's going to have a strike. Good save by Lane. The Dragões aren't giving up. They're not out of it yet. It's going to be a foul. I feel like this game is going to get very fiery. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy, man. I really want to see the teams doing well. I was really worried about the Griffins, but let's hope that this tactic works well. Bjarnason is going to have a pop from way out. The ball is still in play here. Bjarnason is going to pick it up. It's going to be a ball in. The Dragões defenders are really struggling in aerial battles. Just giving it away there. I think this will be the end of the first half. Junaidi with a glancing header, didn't have much power on it. They have been probing and testing the defenders, so that is good. For both teams, I'd say. That'll do it for the first half. The Griffins are coming away with the necessary, just what they need. If they hold this result, this will be a massive 3 points to sort of get themselves in winning ways. You can take a look at the highlights here. What a great effort that was, though, by Lopez. Lane was nowhere near that one. Here we go. Sigurdsson is going to be credited with the assist. Miller was right there at the right time, and he just blasts it. No chance for the goalkeeper. Yeah, yep. A different Sigurdsson, of course. Sigurdsson is a popular name in Iceland. The defender's causing a bit of a heart attack. Soboslai having a shot, but safe hands from Lane. A glancing header from Chinedu was picked up by Lane. And I think that'll do it for the first time. Or for his first half highlights. No time wasted. Let's get going. Let's see if either team can get another goal here to change the way this match is going. Blackman is here in the wing. Good covering by the defender. Yeah, that is something to consider. Maybe strength as well, to sort of outmuscle their opponents. Magnussen. Strength, this should be there. This should be in the player database. I can briefly check again. Right now the Griffins are up 1-0. A blasted shot from Miller at point blank range separates the two. But yeah, it's not as strength, but it is technically counting as strength. I think maybe agility, defense, technique, aggression, mentality. But yeah, my mistake. I could have sworn there was a strength attribute, but I guess not. Gonna be a ball in. Dragões have switched to a more attacking play here. Maybe it'll be what can sort of help them get into this match. Good interception there. Here they come. They're on the break here. It's going to be hard for Hernandez to win strength battles, I think, given his height. It's a good win there by Gunnarsson. Bjarnason has been so good for this Griffins team. At least in my opinion, I think he has been. Definitely, definitely. I think I agree with that. A midfield in general, I think, is the heart of any team. At least in this game. In this game, the midfield is super crucial. We are going to have some subs. Some people are looking leggy. Lapis is out for Fernandes. It's a decent strike. Had me on the... caught me with my guard down. Bjarnason. Just wide. Another sub. Gunnarsson is off for Gudmundsson. Lots of Icelandic names. There's a strike. Dragões are also pretty dangerous. Strike by the newly subbed on Fernandes. I think that's how you say it, Fernandes, something like that. Yeah, the Ezhdehan match was earlier. I'd say maybe an hour ago. You can check in with your teammates to see how they did. I don't want to spoil it for you. Yeah, okay, sweet. Making a few observations here for the Griffins. I'll check in with you after the match. I think I have an idea of how we can make this tactic even better. João Cabral. Holding back here, Blackman and Chinedu. It's a good pass from Souza. It's cleared away by Cabral. I think Cabral has been very good in this match. Very good. Always winning battles. Sort of being that defensive, like defensive anchor, I'd say. Here's a corner for Dragões. It's bobbled again, the goalkeeper. It's very hard for the goalkeeper when he's surrounded by so many bodies. Ghabr should have done better. We have 20 minutes left here. Anything can happen. I think both teams are still very much in it. But yeah, that observation you made before about the midfield not being present, that's what I was thinking. So I'm glad you also came to that conclusion. So maybe pushing up the wingers or something, which I don't think you have set, um, but like actually setting them up so they push up more. I think that might do something. The defense has been pretty solid today, though, apart from a few chances, but overall, I think so. Hernandez wins it. He had a bit of a heavy touch there. Good pass to see Ghabr. That's a foul. That's going to be a booking for Ferreira. Interesting. That's very interesting. I suggest you maybe write it down. To strike from Hernandez. Not a bad effort. I think maybe he could have done... That does seem to be the case a lot of times for the strikers. Maybe balloons it just a bit too high. That's a poor pass there. They've won it back. Blackman, a very excellent time deflection there by Björnsson, I think. Cut it out at the right time. And the danger is gone now. The defense has been okay, though. Definitely not been like an impenetrable wall or something, but they have been doing their job. Like there, Björnsson going out to fight for it. For the last 10 minutes, Dragões are switching out to an all-out attack. Definitely don't want to lose this game, Dragões. That would put him bottom and with some points away from everybody else. It's a ball in here. The goalkeeper again having a bit of a struggle. He runs it out of play. That's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Dragões. This is a dangerous position to be. I think that's safe hands from Lane. Lane has been okay. Sometimes been a little bit nervous, but he has managed to stay his ground. But yeah, I think there's some work to be done in the attacking sense for this formation, but definitely a great formation, a good fit, I think, for this team. It's going to be a free kick. Ghabr is going to be booked. Tensions are heating up here. Dragões are piling on the pressure. right outside the box. A lot of defenders in the area. Far Blackwood. It's sort of gone through everybody. I'd be nervous if I was a Griffins fan, and I am nervous. For Nanch. Another strike, but he manages. Oh, he's point blank range here. And it's a goal. It's a last minute equalizer for Dragões. They couldn't hold on to the pressure that they were piling on. It was relentless attack by Dragões. It was bound to happen, I'm afraid. It was going to happen. A little bit of luck and maybe not, but that's heartbreaking, I think. That is heartbreaking. Nobody wants to concede in a last-minute goal. There's 3 minutes left here. Dragões are maybe going to go for a late winner, maybe. They are still playing attacking. Hernandez. Comes Souza. Comes Fernandes again. He's still here. He's cut out by the defense. Very dangerous there. That could have been even more heartbreak for the Griffins. But they are going to come on the counter here. Gudmundsson. To Cabral. Nice piece of dribbling here. He could get a cross in. He does. Cleared out by the defense. And I think that'll do it for this game. A 1-1 affair. You have to feel for the Griffins there. They had it pretty much in that game. They had it. But a last-minute concession gave Dragões a tie. Yeah, man, I feel you. I was nervous. I'll be honest, I was nervous there for the Griffins. I really thought they were going to pull it off. But there are many positives to take from this match. As I think many positives to take for the Griffins. Very good aerial work, very good wing play. Miller being very good up top. And Nandes maybe lacking just a tad bit. The midfielders also having their fair share of attacks. Both goalkeepers bobbling it a bit. Man of the match, I'm thinking Cabral probably. I mean, he was just, apart from the booking, he just had a really good game. And here we see the goal. Unlucky, I'd say. Because Fernandes had the ball, it sort of came off of Hernandez and back to him. Nobody challenged him. And it was really hard to stop that ball. Yeah, definitely. I think having Axel Benson being a really reliable defender who's really strong could be the difference maker, I think. Especially since most teams don't have many defenders. You could get a leg up there as well by having an actual consistent defender. Because I don't think defenders have been pretty active, I'd say. So definitely that could be the difference maker, I think. Just having an absolute wall there. But yeah, man of the match, I think we'll go to Cabral. which that would make it 2. Deservedly so. I mean, yeah, look at those stats. Dragões are just super attacking minded. Lots of things to consider. Man of the match would be Fernandes, which does make sense. He did come on and make a huge impact. Cabral was given a 5.5. Very interesting. 3 fouls. I think that might have been why. Just 3 fouls and a card might have brought down his rating. Bjarnason, also 3 fouls. So, mockery. Let's see what the game said for Fernandes. I mean, there's nothing much to note of Fernandes except the goal. I mean, he did have 3 strikes on target. And he played 30 minutes. I might reconsider. Fernandes had an instant impact with 30 minutes on the pitch. He already had 3 strikes on target. At least I think so. No, 2 on target, my apologies. But 3 shots nonetheless. Almost perfect passing. So maybe Fernandes, a super sub. Bjarnason, I think, was the same case as Cabral. Just a lot of passes. Unfortunately, the lots of fouls. 2 shots. So I might be inclined to give it to Fernandes because of that super sub. But yeah, 3 interceptions for Cabral, 9 interceptions for Bjarnason. But Fernandes, I mean, 2 interceptions in 30 minutes, covered a lot of ground in those 30 minutes. Very much of super sub performance, so I'd say Fernandes. Not bad. We did see some goals though, that's always nice. At least we got some goals. Definitely not been the case in other matches. First minute. To make it 0-1, and then Fernandes tied it up with a 1-1. A very good game, I think. Very entertaining match. Really gutted for the Griffins, though. That really should have been their win, but Fernandes had something else to say about it. All right. Last match today. Oh crap, I didn't actually let people know. Ah, that was my mistake. I'm gonna write that down. In terms of the tactic, I think what I'm thinking is maybe help having like a center back move up for the attack. That is one of the options you can do. Um, Maybe having like Axel move up front for an attacking when you get into an attacking play. I think that's, like I said, one of the options. But yeah, last match, Rovers against Norfolk. Yeah, I made a mistake there. My apologies. Leave me with only 2 defenders because the wingers are already moving up. That is true. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe instead of a 5-3-2, maybe like a 3-5-2, maybe, and then have those wingers push up. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. But we're gonna go right into the last match here against Norfolk. Norfolk have a custom tactic, which I think is a really interesting one. So I'm also excited to see how this one turns out. Yeah, think about it. And if, yeah, for sure, for sure. And I was going to mention that we do have a new player here, Norfolk County. Lamar Santos, Brazilian, getting his first start for Norfolk. His transfer hasn't been announced yet, but he's all registered. He's ready to go. Super excited. Yeah. He will be playing with the number 7 for Norfolk, so if you want to keep an eye out for him, he'll be there. Playing as an attacking midfielder. The Rovers could do with a win here. I mean, that would put them up top. Norfolk County have only won 1 match, but they've tied another 3 matches. So maybe another victory here could help them. But we have Hawkins there, Cruz, and there's our new signing, Lamar Santos. No changes here. Newish players, Da Silva and Kask. And there's Norfolk County. Santos helping out Pinto and Price up top. This has always been a good affair, I think. The Rovers. Let's see what happens when they clash. And this will be the last match for today. Ah man, I feel really bad that I didn't ping the teams. I forgot that today. But that's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Santos with his first touch. Pinto here. Pinto's been pretty good up top. It's going to be a foul. The Rovers are going to take it. It's going to be the Englishmen, the Rovers against the Americans, Norfolk. An all-English affair, technically. Don't want to get too much into it, but there you go. It's a good ball to Santos. Yeah, cool, man. I'll be sure to take a look. I'll be happy to, help out as well. I want to make sure we get the best out of every team. And Ricketts has come off here. It's a good interception there by Cruz. Cruz saw it through and got a reward for it. It's the Rovers. Svoboda. Almost had a chance there. It's collected by Jong-un. It's going to be a foul. Da Silva with the ball. It's a good pass there. Neither team able to really get some shots here in the beginning. An attempted 1-2 there, but... Oh, that's a poor pass there. Nathan Hawkins with the shot. Or sorry, not Nathan Hawkins. Joshua Bolton. They're both 10s. I just got them on the wrong team. Or got them confused by the other team. But a decent effort by Bolton. Here's Santos, the debutant. Baptiste wins it back. Svoboda playing very deep. They've won it here. Tom Price with the looping ball in. Pinto, I think, is going to be on the end of it. It's collected by Kask. Sabota's here. He's through here. He's going to have a pop just wide. Sabota's been super dangerous in this game. Wilson, the man with the beautiful red hair. Da Silva sees Sabota. Couldn't get a touch on it, unfortunately. Have won it back. The Rovers seem to be the more dominant team of the two. That's why I got them confused too. Both Bolton and Nathan Hawkins are both blondes. So Douglas. Good passing here from Norfolk. It's going to how to play. Going to be a ball for Norfolk. Very quiet game this has been. Not the most riveting, unfortunately. But we might see something here. Santos is through. Very slow here. Good pass from Nathan Hawkins there. He's unable to get through. It's a good through ball there. Jong-un is going to have a strike. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort at all. Right over the bar. Yep, I saw. I'll take a look at them, man. Then we can see how you want to structure them for the next match. Still have plenty of time for the next match. Some 48 hours. Yeah, not much to say in this match, unfortunately. Both teams just been kind of back and forth. No real strike except that for Jong-un. Cohen here. Murray's going to find a ball in. Santos has lost it. Pito pressuring the defense. We've won it here. This could be a good chance here. No, it's a foul. I thought Tom Price might have gotten a chance to break through there, but it's a foul. Good pass there to Jong-un. Perfect placement there. It's going to be a cross in. Sobota's header goes just wide, but Sobota is a very dangerous target for balls over the top like that, especially because of his height. So some heading could be good, and some yeah, there you go. I think that'll do it for this first half. Unfortunately, a very uneventful first half. We'll hope that maybe the second half can provide just a little bit more juice for us. Grimes, Cohen sharing some words. Bolton and Knight, I think. But yeah. And when I say like it's been a boring match, that's not a slight on anybody. I can see how that might be seen as a slight, but I'm just talking objectively. So I hope nobody gets hurt by saying that. Sobota there had a brilliant chance. Maybe he should have done a bit better. He couldn't keep it on target. He was sort of falling and trembling and stumbling or something. This was a good chance by Jong-un as well. Very sparse chances. No real build-up. I think it's looped, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it has. So not much to see, unfortunately. Let's see what the second half can bring us. That's going to be a foul. The ref is going to have a word with Santos. He is going to be booked. Unfortunate for the debutant, I think. He had an okay game. A little bit sad that he had to get booked. But maybe it's his nerves, you know. Maybe a bit nervous that it's his first pro game. His first pro game. But yeah, he's going to be in the book. We'll see if we can make up for that. It's a good build up here by the Rovers. Of course, as soon as I say something, that's my one weakness, I think. Whenever I say something, the opposite happens. Okay, yeah, no worries, man. Just that's obviously more important than this, so just focus on that. I'll be here. Hope everything has been going well for you guys. Jong-un. That's gonna be a foul, I think. The Hawkins, the referee may be having a word with him. It's gonna be another booking. Thoroughly deserved, I think. Here comes Santos. Sees Pinto. It's a good run by Pinto here. Pinto always being so dangerous. He couldn't outmuscle all of them, unfortunately, but not a bad effort. Yeah, I think that was Pinto maybe going in for a shove from the looks of it behind the referee's back to Knight. Picked up by Adam. We're already at 60 minutes and not much has happened again. It's a good pass by Pinto. It's going to be collected by the goalkeeper. Now, Norfolk has switched to a more attacking play style. We'll see if this makes any difference. It's a good tackle by Jong-un. That's a foul, I'm sure. And it's going to be... who is it going to be? Cruz, I think, yes. Cruz booked another book. And this is a dangerous position to be in. We're going to have some subs. Pinto has come off for Ormerod. Bolton's going to have a strike. Just over the bar. The free kick takers this match day have been so good. I don't think it'll be long before we get a goal or something. Santos getting his head in the game. Excuse me, I just jostled my headphones. Jong-un. Jong-un not going down without a fight. She ended up going down anyways. Physically, that is. That's a foul. Unnecessary trip there on the debutant, who I think might be coming off. Nope. Jong-un has come off though, which I think is fair. Looking pretty tired. We've got some 13 minutes remaining. No, 23. I can do math. It's still pretty early. Cruz is going to cross the ball. It's still here for the Norfolk. It's a good tackle by Samuel. Williams was offsides. Yeah, he should have let the ball go. Ormerod, who has been subbed in. We'll see if he can do anything. Very lackluster performance from both teams, unfortunately, guys. Very sad to say that. Not in like a disappointing manner, but just like, I wonder what's wrong. I could eat my words here though. McCann. But yeah, neither team really have struck. This game has gone pretty much uneventfully. We're almost at the end of it now. This one back by Abdallah Abraham. Abraham could get across here. It's going out for a throw in. Fox with the ball in. It's going to be the goalkeeper. We have seen how dangerous those types of plays can be because of the goalkeeper's inexperience. They can kind of bobble it a bit, maybe cause a few heart attacks here and there. Tom Price looks a bit tired, I think. It's a poor ball there. Sobota's going to pick it up to Fox, who has been subbed on. A decent ball. I'm thinking Sobota was going to get to it though. It's a good steal there. Tom Price has the support of Ormerod. And he's lost the ball. He was kind of twitching there. That was something. That's a foul. Already 10 minutes left in this match. I don't know, guys. Unfortunately, this match has been pretty boring. Neither team really able to penetrate each other's defenses. I think we might give the man of the match to a defender. Because the midfield just hasn't really made something of this match. I'm thinking for defense. Yeah, this has been a pretty uneventful match, I'm afraid. I wonder why that is. Maybe both teams are just extremely balanced, which I think is fair. They do have similar formations as well, so it's a good pass to Ricketts. Yeah, maybe. You never know. Fox with the ball. It's blocked. It's going to be a goal kick. Yes, it is. The fans, poor fans, probably spent so much money to support their team, and they end up not getting to see much. I mean, they are technically JPEGs anyways, so. But yeah, here we go. Grimes. Knight, 4 minutes left for both teams to get something before the referee calls the final whistle. Omrod finds Tom Price. The defense on both teams have just been super good. I think that's why we've been having a lack of attacking options. But as for man of the match, I'm not sure. There's not one player that stands out. I think maybe Knight, but just by a little bit. Ricketts maybe. For Norfolk, the defense. I don't really know for Norfolk. Yeah, we'll see. The game's probably going to give it to a midfielder, which I don't think so um, because if I would only give it to it if they um, created many chances and were like instrumental in giving their teams opportunities to come away with a goal, like Pur for Ezhdehan. But yeah, 0-0. Really incredible to think that the game's already over. That game went by super quickly. We can take a look at the highlights, but I'm not sure there'll be much to look at. That was the first half attempt. Saboda. Bit of a bobble there. Could have done maybe a bit better to at least get it on target. There was this volley by Jong-un right on the edge of the box. Not a bad effort. This is a foul, I think. Yep. The yellow card of Santos. I keep saying Dos Santos because I keep thinking of Giovanni Dos Santos. This is a free kick. Not a bad effort. I'd say probably one of the few chances that either team got in terms of getting a shot, at least. And yeah, that's it. That was the only shot, I think, worthy of a highlight. There were only 3 shots in total in the second half. None of them were on target. Let's see what the game said. Cohen. Wow. Let's look at the stats. 16 passes made, 20 passes, 5 interceptions. Did cover a lot of ground. I was thinking one of the defenders, like let's look at Ricketts. Not much to say actually for Ricketts. He did have a lot of interesting plays. Ooh, player-to-player passes. He received it from Grimes, back to Grimes. Oh, I see. It was just more of defensive work. And then for attacking moves to linking it to Da Silva. Let's look at Cohen. Basically to the offense. Jong-un mostly, which makes sense. Cohen is playing on the left side, the same side that Jong-un is playing, as we see there. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to give this man of the match to. No one player stood out to me. Let's look at Samuel. Samuel probably played on the left side. Yes, he did. Lots of passes, lots of interceptions. I think he played all 90 minutes. He did. Samuel, I think, was... Now that I think about it, Samuel was probably one of the better players. We saw Samuel getting up a lot in the opposition. So maybe we could give it to Samuel. But Norfolk really was just nothing. I mean, 3 shots, none on target, didn't even trouble Kask at all. It looks like Samuel had a much bigger impact offensively, 6 interceptions, compared to Cohen, who had, I think, more. No, 5. He was pretty much everywhere. I'd probably give it to Samuel then, because he did cover a lot of area on the left side. He was basically moving back and forth. Didn't get subbed out either. Nearly perfect passing completion rate, 6 interceptions. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Samuel, unless you guys would like to say something else or have another argument for someone else. Samuel was playing as left back, I think. Playing for Rovers. Alright, boys. That'll do it for today. Not a good way to end the stream, I'm afraid. But what else can you do? Samuel is going to come away with the man of the match for this game. 3 ties, Oslo Royals against Ezhdehan. That was a banger, actually. Even though neither team scored, there were a lot of options for them to score. Then it was Ezhdehan and Golden Eagle. Ezhdehan, I think, the best team of the match day for sure. Definitely things are going right for them at the moment. Then it was the Griffins against Dragões. Griffins were doing all right until the very end where they conceded. Heartbreaking, but pretty even, I'd say. And then this game was just virtually just not entertaining, unfortunately. But there you go. I think that'll do it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you that stuck it through this match, very commendable. I would have probably exited by then. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Take it easy. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Match day 6. We're already approaching the half point of the season. So yeah, see you guys later.